So yeah, my name's Mark Spencer. I'm from Rail Trail Bike Tours. We do bike tours and transfers on basically the Great Victorian Rail Trail, the Murray to Mountains Rail Trail, which we're on at the moment, and also the High Country Rail Trail, which goes from Wodonga to Tallangatta. So I got into cycling and doing tours because of my passion for cycling, and I love the experience and I love the journey that the bike can take you on. There's plenty of places along the trail that you can stop, especially along the Murray to Mountains. The rail trail's been established for, 14 odd years now, so through that period of time there's lots of businesses that have set themselves up specifically along the rail trail. You know, you've got the berry farm just out of town here at Myrtleford. You've got all the restaurants and stuff in town. You've got various wineries that have situated themselves along the rail trail. So there's plenty of places to stop. You really only need to ride, well, anywhere between 5 and 10 k's, and you can find somewhere to stop and have a drink and taste some wine or taste some berries and etc. So it's really great along that trail from that point of view. People love riding rail trails because they're safe. You know, there's no interaction with the road other than the occasional crossover. So from kids' point of view, from the elderly point of view, they don't have to contest with cars on the roads or anything like that. So from that, yeah, rail trails are great from that point of view. My philosophy with all the riding that I do with my tours, and that's both here and overseas where I do the tours in Vietnam, my philosophy is that it's all about the journey. It's not about the destination, because that's where the experiences come. One of the things about cycling, it is very, very social. If you go on any Great Victorian bike rides, you know, you've got 4,500 to 5,000 people riding a bike, and everyone's willing to help and stop you and chat with you from whatever their age is, and just have a chat to you as you ride along beside each other on a bike, and it's no different on a rail trail. Cycling as a whole is a very, very social activity. So again, it's a love of the region, a love of the scenery. You know, you've got Mount Buffalo in the distance. You know, you've got your big climbs of Falls Creek and Hotham. It's just a lovely region. One of the things that I love about the tours that I do is that usually I find when people come along on the first day, everyone's looking for the detail. They want to know how far they've got to ride, what time they start, what time they finish. But what I always find, and this is what the bike does for you, by day 3, no one really worries about what time they start, what time they finish. They're not worried when they have lunch. So we come out of a busy, busy lifestyle and move into a very, very relaxed pace on the bike, and people just relax. And that's, for me, that's a wonderful thing to see. Just to see people relax and start to enjoy themselves and forget about the hassle and bustle of their day-to-day life, you know, that constant busyness.